And we are due the next event to start in half an hour, which is qualification for PDC ET3. Razma there. Hit the bull in practice, hit a bull for the bull. And it is Madars who's going to be throwing first. First to 6, best of 11. This is the final of PT9. And he started in some style. You can just hear the tension in the room. But no big follow-up there for Madars. Who gets a couple of tons, or Magnus, should I say, gets a couple of tons. And a nice cover shot there for Mr. Razma. He's in with 177. And he'll no doubt be returning. Well, he will be returning, and he'll probably make mincemeat at this 177. Turn it into a single figure, maybe. Maybe not. Razma rarely misses, but in the case he does, Caris will want to leave this useful. 101's the best he can do. And that's exactly what is left. Treble 19. Leaves the red bits, and he's hit the red bit twice already in the space of the last couple of minutes, but he couldn't make it a third. Magnus cannot do the 101, so double 19. He is splitting it, which is, if he hits it, it's the right thing to do. Double 16. It is in. It's certainly in. And what was a rarity in the last leg, i.e. a hold up the last game, i.e. a hold of throw, has a reality in this one. And he's on fire now. He's on fire now as he fires in the first ton 80 of this final. And I think he picks up a little bit of speed as well between the 3 arrows. Caris, a little slower than Razma in regards to throwing speed. Especially when the first dart goes in the treble and the second, you do notice that Razma does pick up confidence, speed, flow, and invariably puts on the dartboard as well. There's 2 darts, there's not much wrong with them. There's 3 darts where there's not much wrong with them, but unfortunately hasn't found the result that he desired. Yeah, I've worked out the secret to Madars' success now. I will share this with you, but any more secrets I will charge for. We saw there Madars hit a big 3 with the first dart, so he stopped, refocused, carried on. But when he hits what he wants, why would he need to stop? When he's hitting treble 20s, treble 19s, bullseyes, why would you stop? Van Gogh does that sort of thing. Instead of stopping, Van Gogh will just switch. So he hits his either blocks a treble 20 or it's a terrible, terrible shot at treble 20. He'll just switch to the 19s. He won't usually stop his flow. But every darts player has their own methods. And I would certainly suggest Razma carries on doing exactly what he's doing. Well, maybe not hitting single fives, but you know what I mean. Because he's throwing some blistering stuff. Average of nearly 100 in the semi-final against Kim Viljanen, who did play well himself, averaged over 90. Both were in the sort of high 90s or mid-90s range. However, bullseye for Magnus Caris out of what seemed to be nowhere as I was bigging up Madars Razma. 20 treble 18 bull. And this game is one apiece. I don't think Razma saw that one coming. Caris certainly did. And obviously I haven't seen Razma playing in the Nordic and Baltic events, but I can't quite work out if he's been playing them all. Why hasn't he reached more finals and more semi-finals? Reached a few quarters, a couple of semis. But he looks like he's untouchable. If you looked at him in the last game, he really genuinely looked at the epitome of excellence. And anyone, would have struggled against him. Or shall I say, he would have given a game to anyone. That's why I would have been in Dublin last week, from Ireland to Iceland, probably via Latvia. As he hits two big trebles. Magnus Caris really won all three here. Hasn't hit a treble in this leg yet. Has now another. He has the right to ask the referee or the caller, what have I scored? Or what remains? And he couldn't quite see if those two were the single or the treble, so he did get clarification that it was only 40 scored. So Razma, 6 darts at 146. I make it 129. It was 69 he was on. He's now on 24. And we'll hope for a drama-free visit here, cleaning up this 24. Just like that, takes the lead. Still with throw. Not averaging quite what he was in the previous game. But the game's not over yet, and he will not mind one bit, as long as he sees a 6 next to his name. As Caris pins in a nice ton, which cannot be reciprocated by Razma. And Caris once again getting big scores. Looks likely to level up. Well, Caris is on fire in this leg. 1 for 1 after 9. 12 darter is on. I mean, 1 for 1 after 6 is better, but 1 for 1 after 9. 12 darters on. Good set of 13, 14, 15, or anything, as long as this game's leveled up. Well, I don't think he'll go for the bullseye for a 13 darter, especially as Razma is on a finish. It's the right thing to do. Double 20. That's 70 scored. Anyway, it was in the double top bed. And it is Caris who levels up. Last dart in hand. Madars needs a couple of trebles here. Stay in contention for this leg. And there is much, I'd say a marginal advantage to Magnus, assuming he doesn't hit 3 singles. Well, that's not the nicest of darts. That was an important last dart, but the advantage has pretty much gone. If there was an advantage in the first place, that is. And fantastic treble, 17 there, to make a real dent in the 247. 116 when he is back. And Caris want to lead 41. 81 will do. He likes his double 18s. He does like his double 18s, but couldn't hit one on the end of that combination. So, Magnus Caris. For the red bit. And no red bit hit. So 3 clear darts for Razma. Shouldn't be any issues. Well, don't know if Magnus has put in the dart in the bullseye or what. There'll be a little bit of disappointment there. Well, double 9, not easy. And Caris hasn't heard the word leg. So that is in the 3, double top. Bottom of the board to the top of the board. Double 10, pressure dart. And no. Magnus Caris cannot check out. Cannot finish. Does anyone want to take the lead? Maybe we should just call it a draw. Double 4. Double 4 it is. And he liked that one. He liked that a lot. Pumping himself up. It was only a hold of throw, but Caris did have the opportunity there to break. And you need to take your opportunities against Mr. Razma. Oh, that was a poor opening visit for Magnus. But this is a poor opening visit for Madars. So he's let off the hook, is Magnus. And a poor opening visit, followed by a sublime second visit. Back to back time for two. This is Magnus. That's a little stretch in the background. That was a lovely third dart there from Magnus, who is very much in this leg, assuming Madars misses. That's in the treble, and that's in the double. Assuming Madars misses, does he ever miss? Well, a lovely checkout, a ton checkout, followed by a ton 80. That's 5 back-to-back perfect darts. And he cannot hit the perfect next dart, but some lovely, lovely cover shooting. Puts him in pole position for this leg and to go within one of the title. Madars doing little wrong right now and is back for a two-darter. Caris putting his arms up in the air in resignation for this leg. As we split, and this time he has hit the single 10, and the double 4 is no problem whatsoever. Five-2 Madars Razma. Is the inevitable going to happen? Or is Magnus going to find some sort of magic to dethrone Razma? But Razma's not going to relent as he gets another ton 40. Well, a rare visit without a treble, Madars. What's going on? You might be able to hear a rattle in the background. That's some technicalities of the Skype. And Magnus is down to a finish first. Razma will be hoping to be down to a finish as well, and maybe a good one, and it will be a good one, as he himself pops in a 180. It may be the last ton of the match. His 170 isn't going to go. I would not put it past Madars hitting this 1, 2, 4. So can the Latvian do it here? 14. Well, it's a double 11, and he's done it on 124.